hiking towards the crater of Pinatubo. And it's amazing. Look at that. This is an hour and a half of hike. So it's gonna be a long journey. I just realized how beautiful Philippines is, and I can't believe these places exist here. Oh my God, tingnan mo naman. Talagang volcano na talaga to. Sulfur, yan yung ginagawang sulfur soap. So stop over muna tayo. Pahinga. Wow! Shit! We finally made it! So yun, I'm finally home, and it's been a long trip from Pinatubo, and I haven't had a chance to record my reaction because sobrang hectic, and we've been running and rushing towards the trips para maabutan namin yung schedule for the buses, the jeepneys, the trike. Kasi bawal kaming gabihin along the way. So we don't have to spend another day there in Tarlac. Anyway, so my reaction for Pinatubo was the time we get there sa Tarlac. So it's been a long bus ride from Pasay to Tarlac, and I haven't been expecting anything actually like magical. I thought it was just like so or that, I mean the view is just ordinary, and it was really at first it was really tiring. The trip, yung trip pa lang going to Tarlac was really long. That's around 3 to 4 hours. Depends on the route that the bus is taking. So when we get there in Tarlac, we went into Capas, and it's just an ordinary city there, like a barrio. And then but what we realized was it's a place for indigenous people, the Aitas. So we came there by night, so I didn't see much of the city yet. And then we came into a house, sa isang rest house, and then one of the owners of the owner of the rest house is an Aita. So talagang katutubo siya, and she told us stories that she had experienced firsthand. She told us stories about the firsthand experience from when the Mt.Pinatubo erupted during the time, like she said it was 1990, but it was written on the research as it's on June 15, 1991. So she told us stories about that, and she said that she was so scared that she's telling the people outside her house that they're dying because of the ashes. It's too much when the volcano erupted. And she told us stories about how it's scary it was during that time, kasi sobrang nakakatakot daw talaga, and sobrang lakas ng pagsabog. And then the following day, we woke up early by 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. to go to the tourism office and rent a 4x4 truck to go to the mountains. So it was a really rocky road that time. Talagang sobrang, during a 4x4 ride, it was so rocky going to the mountains or going to the crater. And then after the 4x4 ride, we have to hike for about an hour and a half to 2 hours just to get to the crater. And the view from the 4x4 up to the hiking side, it was spectacular. It's something that you cannot believe exists. Para kang nasa Avatar. I'm so amazed so many times. Kahit paulit-ulit yung view, it's still amazing for me. I mean, I'm not exaggerating, but sobrang ganda ng view. You will realize how this place is so special, especially for the Aitas, because this has been their home for so many years, and it's been a really sacred place for them to live. And when we get to the crater, we are so tired. My feet is so sore because we've passed through so many rocks. We've passed through so many rivers. And when we get to the top and saw the crater, it was so beautiful. It was something that it's something that I didn't expect to see, no? And made me realize that for every hardships, no, that we're doing in our lives, there's always something good at the end. And there's nothing that um, if you want to have a good result, no, it really takes hard work and passion and patience. Something that it doesn't come that easy, no. Everything that is good and great, it doesn't come so easily. So you have to work for it. You have to really push forth towards the goals that you have. And sobrang ganda. And sobrang ganda talaga. And it's all worth the money that you're going to spend. And although it's not that expensive, no, but it's all worth the money that you're going to spend. And what I can tell you is that sabi nga, di ba, it's a beautiful disaster. Pinatubo was a beautiful disaster. And it made me realize that during time when the volcano erupted, thus the city was devastated. But it gave them a new perspective on their lifestyle. Especially it boosts the tourism there in the area. So if you're going to think about it, when something bad happens to you, something good is about to happen also. So it may turn out such a beautiful landscape in your life. So maybe you're going through something right now, or you're going through some sorts of things in your life. You're going to think about it. You're going to look at if you're going to look at the other perspective of the situation, it may give you something really beautiful. It may give you something really beautiful. So I think that's it. And I do hope that at least once in your life you try to visit Mt.Pinatubo, because it's such an inspirational experience for me. And it took away all my what do you call this, all the negative things in my mind. And I had the time to relax, and I had the time to clear out my mind for a while before I continue my new journey here in the Philippines. So yun, I do hope that you visit this place and appreciate what's in store for you. I know that's going to be a different experience for you kasi iba-iba naman tayo na experience. And I really do hope that you find this place something really special, and something that you can just go to if you want to relax and if you want to have a spiritual moment in your life. So that's it. See ya!